Hello, this is KF5 IHC, and forgot my call letters for a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I did. I just took two of the Bendix King radios, and I used the Craig J. Cooley method of trying to make a tactical repeater. I had to do some adjustments because I didn't know how to do some grounding. So here we go. Okay, so what I did is I got the literature down from the Yahoo Bendix King group. You can just search that in Yahoo, just put Bendix King group, and it'll come up. And what it does, it prints out 3 pages. First one's kind of an explanation of how it works, the setup. The second one is a picture of the schematic or the circuit board of how to put the different wires in, and then it puts it down as like a regular repeater or a duplex repeater, and then it does, I don't know if you can see this or not, there's kind of the schematics just to show you what it says, and then it shows you like a pin output if you're going to use like serial port pins to connect the radios up. I didn't do any of that. I just soldered and hardwired them in. It seemed to work pretty good, but again, I did some modifications on the audio part because I couldn't get it to work using his method, so I'm just going to show you what I did to get it to work a little bit better, or to get it to work for me, not better. Okay, so as you can see, the Bendix King radio. You can see it's the LPH model. You can see, you can't even see what it is. It's been in the storage forever. But what you do is you're just going to unscrew the back part of it. And then you can see this wire. This is what I already attached, and you have to break the front section off of it. And this is going to be, like he says, right behind the speaker section. And then you can see. Let me pull this cable, this cover out of the way. I hope you can see that. I can't even see it. Oops, let me turn this radio down. Where I soldered all the lines in. This is the green wire, which it says up on top, and then let me pull this, and all I did was use the Ethernet connections, or an Ethernet wire. Okay, you can see that a little bit better of how I put them in there. So he has these two I had to use for ground, because you have to ground the radios together. Of course, the brown wire, the orange wire here, that's the red wire, because I didn't have any red wire, and then blue wire. So in the instructions, it shows you exactly how to put it together. So if you can see that or not. And he has a good picture of it when you download it. I didn't know, on his picture, it didn't show how to ground it out. So I just picked this screw here off to the right and grounded it out from that, and it seems to work just fine. So then what I did is I just closed it up and just ran the wires through here, through the side of it here, if you can see that or not. And then I cut in the back panel, cut a little hole, so when you put it all together, let me just get the wires through here real quick. And he didn't say exactly how to put this through, so this is my own ingenuity. Might be right, might be wrong. I might get 1,000 emails coming back says that I'm all messed up. But so you get it all closed together. And then I just have it come through here, through this little, there's a pin or a screw. I don't know if you can see that or not right here. The screw right there. And all it did is just put the cover over it. And then of course that blue Ethernet cable, and it just comes out the side here when it's all together. So this radio, I was putting it together, and then I went to unscrew the antenna and the whole guts came out. So so this is my my show and tell one. Okay, so this is one of the radios that is fixed. Now the problem is with me is that I couldn't get the audio to work on the red cables and on the brown ones because I couldn't find a ground for some reason. So what I did is I went through the audio jack. You know, like when you put in the lapel mic, just right here in these connections, we know that, get a little pointer. We know the top one's for the antenna. That's just the regular screws, so you can screw in the mic jack. And then this one is for audio that goes to the speaker. So what I did is I did a positive negative on the audio on that, and then ran it into the brown wire. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me zoom it in. So this is, right here is the audio out. So you can follow it in. The audio out, and then the capacitor, he says that 3.3 capacitor, that's the must. That's the key in the whole operation, is to get that. And then I connect it to the brown audio, the audio in wire. Right? Remember the brown wire that was soldered onto the board? That's where that goes into. So that's kind of the setup. Let me get this out a little bit. So make sure that you have the capacitors. Make sure you ground both of the radios together. And yeah, make sure that the antennas are far apart. You can't put both of the handhelds together and then start transmitting, because it's going to cancel each other out, and it's pretty horrible. Okay, sorry for my videotaping. I'm just trying to give you a down and dirty of how to do it. Another thing is that I had to make a wire for the antennas. So it's just a regular antenna out, and then the jack that goes into the antenna. Now through Bendix King, you can order a pigtail antenna that does not look like this. It just goes, it has a female end on it, and let me see if I can find that real quick. Okay, sorry about that. This is the Bendix King version of what you can buy from them. This is what I got off of Wildland Fire. So I just kind of reverse engineered it and made one that'll fit in my Pelican box where the two radios are going to go in. I use a Pelican box because it's going to be waterproof. Well, I hope it's going to be waterproof, and that it's a place where they can sit in there. So let me show you how I kind of put all this together. Okay, I can't zoom out anymore. So I got both radios in here, and I don't have the antennas up on top of them. I just unscrewed the antennas out, put them in here, and then what I have is the antenna connections down here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that or not. That goes to an output towards the back, and that's kind of what they're sitting in. So what this is it's kind of a double female that hooks into this, that the antenna just hooks into that, and then of course it goes into the antenna, the auxiliary antenna jack into the Bendix King radio, which you can see here. So that's pretty much it. I know it's kind of pretty quick, but if you follow his instructions, and if you can't get it to work, try to just use the audio. What I had to do, use the audio out, and then just do a negative, a common ground for the negative, and then just hook up the positive of the wire to the capacitor, and then it goes into the, what I used was the brown. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it does work for me. So if you have any questions, just email me. Mostly that's all I have is Bendix King radios, because you know they're all getting outfaced because they're not narrow banded at all. So thank you very much, and good luck. I go through a lot of problem solving to get this to work. But anyway, 73, this is KF5 IHC signing off.